Hey crafters, this is Jen, and I have been searching for a way to use these scraps on my Silhouette Cameo cutouts, the die cuts. And I'm going to very carefully take one of these center roses off. They're quite fragile, and this one's really small, so okay. That's the piece that I want because it's going to fit on. Let me get a background. I also cut these along with it, so this goes on top like that. And I've made well, I don't know if I shared them or not, but I have made some cards with this before. However, now we've got this really cool rose that's left on there. And I hate throwing all those pieces out, and I couldn't find a way to transfer it off of there, but I think I found one. So let me get this started peeling. I'm using just regular super clear tape, packing tape, about the size of the rose. And you definitely use whatever packing tape you have. I don't think the brand makes any difference at all. But because there's not a lot of place for this tape to actually touch the mat itself, I found that this works really well. You want to make sure that it adheres to all of the little white pieces pretty well. If it doesn't come up for you right away, like this time a couple of pieces aren't, just rub them a little bit harder. I actually did use the first time I used my spatula tool, and I just really pushed it on with that. This time I just used my finger and it totally worked. But it pops off just like that. So now you've got all those pieces on there that you can use. And I'm just going to put mine on a piece of black cardstock so that you can actually see it. And then you can go ahead and give it a press around the edges where it didn't touch those so that it stays on your card, so that it automatically tapes it down. If you want, you can go ahead and just take a tool. You know what would work better is one of those little, here I've got one handy, one of these, and you can just go in between the cracks if it's not staying down and just push it on like that. I've got one more that I did off camera before, so I'm also going to add that one on here. And then all you have to do, I did that right on top of my mat, it's still pretty sticky, is just trim off the edges, anything that's hanging off if you did it on the side. Of course you can put it right in the center of the card if that's what you want. That's the kind of look you're going for. I didn't go further to show any more of how I put this card together because I just wanted to share that technique in case anyone has a Cameo or some other die cuts that they were looking for something to do with. I think it's pretty cool. I hope somebody finds some inspiration from this or adds on to it. If you do, go ahead and link your video or what you found out to me so that we can all learn from one another. Thanks for joining me today. See you later.